Yo, what's up guys? This is a Saturday session. Favourite time for sessions because the gym's quiet, everyone's out partying, whatever. It's around 4 o'clock UK time. So everyone's getting pre-drinks, getting ready to go out while I'm in here putting in the work, as you should be too. I'm hitting a bit of a chest and shoulders session with some arms involved, a bit of triceps. This is just going to be an intro because as well as it's dead, you've got a lot of other people in the gym making a lot of noise, screaming all this. That's why I'm doing this in the studio room. I've already just finished my cardio. So this video will be mainly voiceover, talk about what I'm doing, what I'm thinking during sets. I've got another story video of like where I've came from, why I've made the change, why I've dedicated myself to doing failure, all that. Dedicated myself to the gym to lose weight and etc. Coming out probably either in the next few days or the next few weeks. I haven't decided yet because I'm gonna have some other people in the video talking as well. But yeah, remember on a Saturday, your diet doesn't change, your workout schedule doesn't change, you still hit the gym, so get them fucking gains in and get big and have the best session you can possibly have. Because not gonna lie, I'm tired, you're tired, I've woke up unmotivated, but I came here to blast out a 2.5 hour session. I'm glad I've came here because feeling good, work wise, I'm looking good, so it's all you can hope for. Enjoy the rest of the video. Like I said guys, this is going to be a voiceover, so this is the chest and shoulder session. So starting off with a seated Smith shoulder press. I like this better than free barbell, like rack seated shoulder press. I feel like I get better range of motion, better pain. It's easier to go till failure on this as well. So when doing this set, you want your hands to be equally placed apart, making sure both shoulders are being worked, and try and get the bench as middle as possible in between the Smith machine. I never really go quite heavy on this. I do normally 4 to 5 sets of like till failure really, but it's around about 8 to 10 reps, 6 to 8 reps, but I always do till failure. So this is starting set at 15 kilo, did a good few reps on that one, and I went to 55 kilo on this now, so I went heavier on this, trying to push till failure. Then on my next set after this I went to 60, and on the 60 I did 6 to 8. This is just another one of them mental battle machines. You like to get a good shoulder bump, good way to start off the shoulder session as well. I feel like obviously without stretching, when stretching you can feel if you've got a tweak, but I feel like this machine also can tell you if your shoulders are up to it or not. On shoulder session, chest and shoulder sessions, I feel like it's best to do 4 to 5 exercises. People will recommend different. This is a superset of strict military press with 40 kilo of 8 reps, then going into some lateral raises, 10 to 12, some front delt raises, 10 to 12, and then some like just slow like 5 reps with lateral raises on each arm. People forget when training shoulders to train their rear and side delts. Everyone thinks that just training the front delts, so some people will train the lats. I think lateral raises are doing it for the shoulders, which they are, but they forget to train front delts as much as rear delts and the side delts. Rear delts are massively important. I train them a lot. On this chest and shoulder session, I do 2 shoulder sessions a week and 2 chest sessions a week. This one doesn't include bench, because I do bench 3 to 4 times a week, probably 3 times. When doing lateral raises, you want to pick a weight you can't do there for a few reps. Same with front delt raises. Making sure you can do it. Try not to swing too much, and making it controlled. I pushed this, look, I'm not going to lie, my form wasn't the best, and as well on lateral raises, try not to bounce as much as I do in this. I bounce quite a bit, and I need to like properly do it, as I say, I'm still fully getting into the whole thing of the gym, properly just correcting form, because as I'm not going to lie to you, I'm no personal trainer yet, so I'm getting there. But obviously you've seen me do this machine before. This is without obviously a spotter, so instead I did 8 reps with 2-second hold. I think I'd got up to 30 reps. Just building through that. So it's obviously a lot harder without a spot, because then you've got to hold it yourself. So when the spot's there, it takes off that little edge of the muscle. So I really pushed this. This was brutal on my chest. Obviously, finish with the shoulder stuff now. Go back into it at the end, but this is just trying to put the chest stuff in. It's got a really good pump. I put the seat a little bit higher to target lower chest, because I struggle with the fat on the lower chest. So I trying to do a bit more lower chest training, trying to get better in that perspective in a way, and build that muscle. Obviously, as you can see, training till failure as always, which is what you're always meant to do. You've seen me do this exercise before multiple times. This is a superset one, so just some high, like low to high, high to low, flies kind of in a way, trying to target that lower chest, kind of getting in that crossover bit. You can obviously feel it in your shoulder, upper pec, lower chest. It all depends. If you think the exercise isn't working, it's not because you're not doing it correctly. Everyone does it differently. It's just because you haven't given it a second to work. Because people will change their form quite fast because they haven't given it a second to actually work. Everyone trains differently. So if you look at a guy and he's doing this different to you, that's because everyone trains differently. Give it a few sets and you start to feel it. I change it to kind of a push down in a way on the chest, as if you were to flexing if you were pushed down. Alternating the hands, pushing down. Obviously this is brutal on the top upper chest. Then I step back, as you can see. I have to lower the weight for this bit, because obviously you want the reps to be as good as possible. You don't want to have the weight too heavy and then do partial reps and don't get everything out of it. So step back and kind of do low to high to low again, but with a bit more of a arch, trying to get that middle back, that middle back, straight, to get the pain through the middle of your chest, to really build that that demon chest, the mummy milk, as we'll call it, but just do build that, and then switch to high to low sweeps, which also does work that lower chest as well. This is a brutal superset. If you want to know the reps in sets, I do probably about 6 sets on this. Reps is kind of just till I feel pain, but round about the 10 till 12 mark. Going on to some low to high sweeps now, so do 10 to 12. In a mediocre weight, I did it at about 5.7 kilo. My chest was blasted after the session, so just did 5.5 kilo, went up to 7.9 on the next set because it felt a bit light. But obviously, like I said, make sure the reps are correct. This one, try and bring your chest up in a way, pushing your posture up to keep that the tension on the chest as well. It is brutal. This is also another superset, so do about 10 to 12 reps on this, or till it hurts, and then switch to one arm doing the kind of push. You can go at any speed with this, but I prefer to go slow, and then once the reps become hard, push heavy. As you can see from the exhaustion in my face, it was heavy. The superset was brutal. Again, 6 to 8 sets. I tend to not really count my sets. I kind of just do it until I feel like my chest is fully blasted and it's pumped. I know I've had a good chest session when I can't actually tense my chest, because then there's no blood flowing. It's just fully pumped up. Obviously I'm a bit out of shot on the left one, but just as good. This is coming into some rear delt crossovers, which are really good for your rear delts. I started at 5.7 kilo and it felt a bit easy, so I went to 7.9 to make sure I'm fully getting that extension on my rear delts and it feels good at the same time. This you want to try and tend to go a bit slow near the end. I go a bit fast, and then obviously I did the stupid and went fast and then got exhausted, so the reps started to become a bit less. Obviously set it to correct, and then what I've done here is added in a little tricep push down superset, obviously. So with the tricep push down, you don't want to fully flex it, you don't want to fully release, you want to go down 3/4 of the way, then come back up, so you're not taking that tension off your tricep. Obviously people think when you're pushing it down you're flexing it, but what the tricep wants to do, it wants to go up and it wants to have that tension off it. If you do this, you've constantly got tension, it's constantly going to build. I do this at the same weight, 7.9 kilo. Just do it until you feel pain, like I said, with everything else. Everything else is always till failure. It's the best way you're going to grow. This is one of the best supersets. Also, if you want to energy drink for the gym, get this one. Rain, sponsor me. But Orange Dreamsicle, it's Orange Dreamsicle Rain. BCA's in it, everything. Gives you that good energy, good pump as well. This is something I've just started recently doing, is decline flies, just for my lower chest. Really gets the blood flowing in your chest, really gets that good pump. I've picked 9 kilos. Probably I'd say a bit too heavy, to be fair, because I feel like I could do more reps, but I've still got good reps out of it. This is a superset as well, so I added in some decline sit-ups on this as well, to obviously train a bit of abs as well, because like I say, I'm trying to cut, so I'm trying to tone up everything at the same time. Like I said, this is really good if you struggle with lower fat on the lower chest. Honestly, do this. The pump you get on your chest is ridiculous. Obviously this is a whole like different kind of style of workout I've done, taking it from places and just training things, and obviously keep on building and learning. The sit-ups were brutal. I did probably about 12 to 15 reps on the flies. I did this about 4 sets, and then the sit-ups I did till I just felt pain. Obviously form isn't the best, I'm still getting used to the sit-ups, but obviously you all got to start somewhere, so this will get easier in time. This did feel amazing though when I was doing it. It felt class, I felt strong. I'm gonna run to a montage now of today's work.
I just want you, I just want you. The words I never said but wanted to. I'm losing you, I'm losing you. Oh, but these thoughts won't let you go. They keep running back to you. Whoa.
Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. This is the end of the video, obviously, as you can tell. But I hope you enjoyed the video. I've just finished the session, sweaty as fuck, but it's a really good session. I wasn't motivated to come, and I came and I had one of the best sessions you can have. So that's the times where you've got to push hard. When you're unmotivated and you don't want to go and you're tired, you haven't slept well, just can't be bothered, go, because you never know what session you're going to have, and it always tends to be the best session. People say you can build muscle all the time, but I feel like, in myself, and I feel like a lot of people can relate to this, you purely build muscle on the times where you don't want to go to the gym. You build the best size, weight, mental strength, when you don't want to go to the gym. That's when you build it, because it shows you're dedicated, it shows you need to keep going. And I always leave the end of the video with a quote. I can't think of any off the top of my head right now, to be fair, but basically all I've really got to say is obviously I've seen The Rock set it on, well, Dwayne Johnson set it on his Instagram. The best part of the gym is putting in the work. That's the best bit, is the work and what comes out of it. The grit, the hard work, literally building everything with these just simple 2 hands, building everything, putting in the work, day in, day out, no matter what day it is. If your friends are ringing you, let's go out, let's go have a party. Saturday, let's go for some drinks, and you would rather go to the gym and build a muscle, listen to this. And if that's switched off and wants to go out drinking, then listen to this and look at your goals, aspire and chase. Obviously Black Friday sales just finished on the AJ Lab. Well, by the time this goes out on Monday, it'll be finished. But still, don't forget, use the code jack.griffinfitness. Link is in the bio, code's in the bio, 10% off, some of the best gear going. I'm in the middle of getting another ambassadorship. So that's in the works. So obviously, as soon as that comes out, will be in the videos. I'll show you all the product and stuff like that. But enjoy your weekend, and don't forget, obviously, boys, you know this, Sunday night tomorrow. If this goes out on, this will probably go out either on Sunday or Monday, more likely Monday. But Sunday night is off, obviously, tomorrow. If you just, when this video goes out on the Monday, obviously Sunday night's over. I hope your head's straight. And remember, no matter what feelings you have on a Sunday night, Monday, new week, change it, change your life. That perspective, that 20 minutes where you say you're going to change your life, could be the properly change of your whole life. Leave you with that. Enjoy. Hope you enjoy the video. Enjoy the rest of your week, and enjoy this new week when this comes out.